my shiny mouse that's not so new. It shines a lot brighter when it's new, but whatever. Anyway, we've got a match here against a rematch against MegaJolts, and yeah, he jumps up and down because he approves of my mouse. Yeah, I don't know why I recorded the mouse bit. It was random. Anyway, here I'm just adjusting my webcam because, well, I was recording my mouse and, you know, Jiva Jabba. So anyway, he leaves with a Grumpy, and I was so gonna go for the Mega Horn, but since I was predicting a switch, I was just like, I'll just click any random move, and then it turns out to be Hidden Power Ground, which turns out to be worse than Flare Blades. So he predicts a switch here, the most obvious switch of the century, and goes for the Stone Age, which does a bloody lot. So now I've got to switch into my Neveron, hoping it's choice, but I know it's not. And apparently there's some really odd Star Wars reference going on, even though I don't know what. I mean, yeah, it's Star Wars, but apparently my Neveron trigger off something which is Star Wars-y in some sort of nature and way, which I do not know, and I get killed off with 2 earthquakes because, well, I don't get the Paraflinch, but I shouldn't be hoping for Hex, even though I still keep hoping for Hex. So now that I've paralyzed it, I know I can set out my backstabber, and I stab in the back, and he's like, "But I loved you," and then he dies. So anyway, he sends out himself into the battlefield, and I faced him before. As I said, this is a rematch, and we did a battle off screen, and he swept me with a freaking Endure Reversal Raichu, and I'm just gonna go for the weaker Giga Drain first. I mean, come on, let's face it, it's base 60, it's not stab in any way. But he decides to switch for some bizarre ass reason into this Victory Bell, which takes absolutely nothing from my Giga Drain since he caught resisted and stuff. So I'm not really sure what he wants to do here. Maybe Sleep Powder, but I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna stab it in the back with my Poison Tail. Yeah, I stab it in the back. Take that. And despite all these high critical hit ratio moves flying about everywhere, there isn't really any critical hits. So I sent out my Flash Dash, my random ass lead, because I couldn't think of a lead. That always happens. I suck very much at picking leads because I'm not really sure what a lead wants to do. So usually I just pick random ones. Anyway, my Scarf Rapid Dash takes a butt ton of damage from that Leaf Blade, and I'm able to Flare Blades it off. And since he has nothing to take that Flare Blades, he just lets it die. So I don't want to get Static Hex again, and I know it's an Endure Reversal one, and I don't want it enduring, but he turns out he agilities, and I'm thinking, oh come on, I'm gonna get swept by a Raichu again, because, well, there's a battle against New Permafrost, and I got swept by a Raichu, and I didn't really upload that because it was Hexy, and I just don't feel like uploading it because it was so shameful. So out comes Qtion, and I was predicting the Endure again, which is why I went for the substitute, but he goes for the Volt Tackle, which made me go, oh, GG. But I'm able to survive the Volt Tackle with enough HP to go for a sub and get the Select Boost. How awesome is that? And my signature Pokemon takes down his signature Pokemon. How epic is that? I was about to do a real-time add music here to make it look more epic thing, but I decided not to at the last moment. I'll just save it for some other evolutions I run into. So out comes this thing, and I'm thinking that he's just gonna go for a Psychic to kill me off, and I know those things get a lot of special defense and maybe even take fat. So I baton pass the speed boost out to my Black Count, but he tricks me twice, which is odd, and I'm gonna kill it off with a Crunch. Yay! Now, the reason for him tricking twice becomes clear when he sends out this thing. And I just stay in because I don't really know what he wants to do, and if I make a bad switch, it could cost me the game. So I'm just gonna leave my Black Count in as a death fodder, and he X-Scissors me. I was like, what? Why? I mean, most of them are Sword Stance, Explosions, Seed Bombs, or maybe even Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, etc. I just never seen one with X-Scissor before. My Crunch does a lot, despite the fact that he's resisted, but now I'm gonna send out my Flash Dash. I was hoping he didn't have Sucker Punch, but I went for the Overheat anyway, because I know an Overheat is strong enough to KO it, and it misses, which made me really pissed, but ultimately it didn't matter because of the special attack drop. But it made me so pissed. I was ready to just delete the video file and not upload this. I mean, it's so frustrating for some odd reason, even though it didn't matter. And that Mr. Mine's gonna finish me off. So good game, MegaJolts, and yeah, goodbye. I'm not gonna narrate anymore. Well, for this video at least.